Assalamu alaikum students. Open your books at page number 86. It is unit number 17, the time capsule, and it is lesson 1, which is I'm going to read. Tony, hello. I haven't seen you before. Mark, no, I have just arrived. Tony, on the last Russian shuttle. Oh, welcome to the International Space Station. I guess this is your first trip to space. Mark, yes, it is. I have never been so excited. Excited means happy in my life. What's your specialty? Tony, I am a weatherman. I use this equipment for measuring the weather on Earth. Mark, how long have you been up here? Tony, I have been here since 15th March. Mark, I see, for about 6 weeks. Do you get used to life in space quite quickly? Tony, of course. It is a bit strange at first, but we had lots of training before we came up here. What about you? How long have you trained to be an astronaut? Mark, about 9 months. Tony, you have only trained for 9 months. I have trained for 12 years, 6 years at college, 4 years at flying school, and 2 years at the space school. So what's your specialty? How come you have learned it all in 9 months? Mark, I'm not an expert. I'd better explain. I am a tourist. I'm the second tourist in space. So class 5, this lesson is actually about Tony and Mark. They are actually talking to each other. It is, rather we can say it is a kind of conversation between Tony and Mark. Both are in space where they are meeting for the first time. Tony, who is a weatherman, he is in space for a longer time, while Mark is a tourist. He has not gone there with an aim of research. He is there as a tourist because he wants to satisfy his curiosity. Tony's statement shows that being an astronaut, he had to train for 12 long years. He says that he had trained 6 years at college, 4 years at flying school, and 2 years at space school. But Mark is a tourist, so he had trained only for 9 months. So this is very short and easy lesson. But at the top we have a question that what are the two people doing in the space? You have to write down it in your copy. First you have to prepare the page, mention the lesson, unit, and then what are the two people doing in space? The answer is the two people are meeting for the first time in space. Then you have to do the question number 2. In question number 2 you have to solve these 6 questions, and you have to prepare the page like this. Again mention unit number, lesson number, and then write down the first question, which person has been in space for the longer time, and the answer is Tony has been in space for the longer time. Question number 2, which person has trained for longer? The answer is Tony has trained for longer. Question number 3, on what day do you think Mark arrived on the space station? It is on 30th April. Fourth question, do astronauts get used to life in space as soon as they arrive? The answer is no. In the beginning it's a bit strange, but after some time they get used to it. Question number 5, what does Tony do on the space station? The answer is he is a weatherman. Last question, what do you think Mark is going to do on the space station? The answer is he is just a tourist. So you have to write down these questions and answers in your copy.